Shit! Why did this car stop? How did this petrol finish so quickly? That driver is so careless, Jungkook said angrily while looking at the speedometer. Now what should I do? Suddenly he got his father's phone call. He picked up the call. Hello, my son. When will you reach to Seoul? Come soon, I have a very special news for you. Dad, how am I supposed to reach there if our stupid servants will not do their work properly? Why, what happened? My car's fuel is finished. They didn't even check the car properly. How careless they are. Relax, Jungkook. It's alright. It happens. Don't be so angry. It's not good to get angry on small things. Small thing, Dad? Here I am stuck in the middle of the road and you are saying not to get angry? I'm telling you, if the servants will not do their work properly, then I will fire all of them. Okay, as you wish. But first come home. I'm very excited to tell you something. What is that? I will tell you after you will come back. Alright, Dad, send a car here. Why do you need a car? Then how am I supposed to come to Seoul? You know that I am traveling by road. Do you want me to come there while walking? Mr. John laughed. You are very funny, Jungkook. I'm serious, Dad. How will I come? Send me a car. You can come by a bus. Bus? Yes, bus. You already know that I have never traveled by bus. So what? Travel it for the first time. And even if I send a car there now, then the car will reach there very late. So bus will be great. With that, there will be so many people in a bus. They talk so much and you know that I don't like unnecessary talks. I don't want to listen anything. Come by a bus. With that, Mr. John cut his words. It's my order. Jungkook knew it was useless to argue with his dad because he will not listen to him. Alright, Dad, I will come from a bus. That's my son. Okay, now I'm going to look for a bus. I will talk to you later. Alright, my son. Bye. Bye, Dad. Jungkook cut the call. Let's search for a bus. He took his bag and got out from the car. He started to walk along the road for finding a bus. Suddenly he saw a bus that was passing by there. Thank God I got a bus so quickly. He showed his hand to get the attention of the bus driver. The bus driver noticed him and stopped the bus. He got on the bus and sat on the window seat. Bus was going smoothly at its speed, but suddenly it stopped in a jerk which made the passengers shocked. What happened, driver? Why did you suddenly stop the bus in that much speed? One passenger asked. Because of her. Bus door got opened and a beautiful girl got on the bus who caught everyone's attention. Jungkook looked at her with his cold face and again looked out of the window. Is this a way to stop the bus? If you had get hit by the bus then? You don't have to worry about me. I will never got hit by your stupid bus. And I know you bus drivers very well. You guys showed too much attitude to stop the bus. That's why I did this. Otherwise I know you wouldn't have stopped the bus, right? It's not like she cut her words. Now don't argue with me. I am in a hurry. Start the bus quickly. I have to reach Seoul very soon. The driver looked at her in disbelief. Now why are you looking at me? Start the bus. The driver shied. Alright, madam. Please have a seat. Driver started the bus. I looked all around the bus. Bus was full. There was no seat left for me to sit except one seat, which was beside a guy. I went there with my bag. He was sitting on the window seat while his bag was kept on the other seat. Excuse me? He looked at me, or rather I should say that he glared at me. He was continuously glaring at me like he was asking from his eyes about the reason for disturbing him. Can you please remove your bag from here? I will sit here. Then where do I keep my bag? Go and sit somewhere else. Don't disturb me. He said coldly. I scoffed. Don't you know where to keep luggage in a bus? You're talking like it's your first time in bus. He looked at me but said nothing. Don't tell me you never travel by bus so you don't know where to keep the luggage. I asked while holding my laugh. So what if I'm traveling for the first time in bus? Is it that much funny? No, I'm not laughing because of your first time traveling by bus. I'm just amazed that even if you didn't travel by bus, but how you not noticed the place for keeping the luggage? I said and looked at the upper side where passengers kept their luggage. He followed my gaze and looked there. He quickly kept his bag there and sat down. By looking at his face, it was clear that he was feeling embarrassed that how could he not notice that. I laughed because of his expression, but as soon as he glared at me, I quickly stopped laughing. He looked outside the window, but his face was red. I think I made him more embarrassed by laughing at him. But I was enjoying that. I also kept my bag and sat next to him. Don't worry, I will not make fun of you. He said nothing. Oh, we didn't introduce ourselves properly. Okay, let me start first. Hello, I'm Choi Bayan. I forwarded my hand towards him. He looked at my hand and just ignored it. I took my hand back. Okay, you don't want to shake hand? It's fine, I don't mind. But you can tell me your name. After all, we are traveling together in a long journey, so we should know each other's name, right? He looked at me with his cold eyes while I was smiling like an idiot, waiting for his answer. I'm not interested to tell you my name. I scoffed. And also, we are not traveling together, so don't disturb me. He again looked outside the window. How cold he is! Can't he talk to me humbly? What is the need to be so cold towards a cute girl like me? I can hear you very well. So what? Is it my problem? I took my magazine and started to read. Again, I was feeling calm after she got busy in her magazine, but my peace didn't remain exist even for 5 minutes. She again started to speak something. How to make six-pack abs in just 2 weeks? She was reading very focusedly. Wow, what are steps? If I will follow these steps, then I can also make six-pack abs in just 2 weeks. Amazing. But wait, what are you thinking, Vayan? Are you really going to make six-pack abs like a man? Stupid me. I don't need this. I have a good figure. This man's body is really amazing. Did he just made it only in 2 weeks? I was looking at her unbelievably. What kind of magazine she is reading? She is really a weird girl. She noticed me. As soon as she looked at me, I turned to other direction. Why were you looking at me? Why would I look at you? I was looking somewhere else. Hush, liar. She again focused on the magazine. Wow, this man's body is also amazing. Aha, what a body. This girl is really weird. Suddenly she looked at me, or should I say she started to examine me. What? Why are you looking at me like this? She came closer to me. You really have a good muscles. Your body has a good guts. Can you show me your abs? What? Please? I saw men with abs only on TV. I have never saw real abs because the men around me were lazy cats. They don't have a good body. I think they didn't even see the face of gym in their whole life. Please show me your abs. Are you out of your mind? Stop looking at me like this. I quickly wore my jacket. Why did you wear a jacket? At least let me see your muscles. I didn't yet see it properly. Are you some kind of desperate girl or what? Stop talking like this and don't read this kind of magazines as long as I'm here. Then what do? I will get bored. Okay, I will not read this. Let's talk. But first tell me your name. I didn't reply. If you will not tell me your name, then I will start to read this magazine again. Do you want? Jungkook. Jungkook. Nice. Your name is as good as your body. By the way, did you also meet your abs in only 2 weeks, just like the man in magazine? I glared at her. Okay, I will not ask anything about your body, she said straight. Why is he behaving so cold? I only ask about his body. Instead of Jungkook, his name should have been Cold Cook. I chuckled after hearing her. I am feeling hungry. I should eat some snacks. She got up for taking out snacks from her bag. Suddenly the bus jumped a little due to a bumper and she lost her balance. She fell on my lap. She was shocked at that moment. Her eyes were widened. Looking at her eyes by this close, I could tell she owns very beautiful eyes. She was sitting like that for more than a minute. It was looking like her mind was fully blank at that time. Do you want to sit here for your whole life? Get up. She quickly got up. Hey, you bus driver, can't you drive properly? She yelled at the driver from her seat. What should I do? It was a bumper. I don't want to listen anything. It is your duty to take me to Seoul carefully. You don't have any idea how precious my life is. The driver said nothing. Looking at him, it was clear that he had gave up in arguing with her. She took out her snacks and started to eat. Wanna eat? She forwarded the chips packet towards me. No thanks. So you avoid eating this kind of snacks to maintain your abs, right? Not again. Can't you just stop to talk about my abs and muscles? Okay, but at least tell me what you eat to maintain this type of body. I will give advice to that lazy cats so that they can also get at least 1% of your body. You know what? I'm done with you. You talk about too much useless things. So you want to say that your muscles are useless thing? She said while laughing. I glared at her. Now eat your snacks silently and don't disturb me. I wore my headphone and closed my eyes. After eating the snacks, Vine was scrolling her phone. Suddenly she heard conversation of two men who were sitting on the other side of her seat. She's so cute, right? He called me cute. Everyone says I'm cute. Leave her cuteness, just look at her body. Her smile dropped. Both of them were talking and continuously looking at her body. She was feeling uncomfortable. She shook Jungkook's shoulder. He opened his eyes and took out his headphones. I told you not to disturb me. I'm not dying to disturb you, but can you please exchange your seat with mine? Why? It's just... forget it. I don't have any interest to exchange the seats. He looked outside the window. He's so stubborn. She was feeling so uncomfortable that she couldn't concentrate on anything. She tried to avoid them, but it was useless. Jungkook felt bad for denying a girl to give a seat. He turned to her. When he turned to her, he felt that Vine was uncomfortable about something. He noticed those two men and understood why Vine wanted to switch the seat. He got angry by the behavior of those two men, but he kept himself calm because he knew it was a bus. Vine, you sit here. I will sit on your seat. She nodded. They exchanged the seat. Now she felt relaxed. Jungkook gave a deadly look to those men. They got scared by his gaze. They quickly sat straight. What happened to him? Why did he suddenly change his mood for exchanging the seat? Wait, did he notice that I was uncomfortable because of those men? He might be noticed that, and that's why he exchanged the seat. He's not so cold as I was thinking. Suddenly Jungkook spoke. Don't make any imaginary place in your mind. I just exchanged the seat because I got bored by sitting on the window seat. Also, the cold wind starts to blow and I don't want to get cold due to this weather. She made a poker face. Ash, stupid me. I thought that he is caring for me, but he was only thinking for himself. He is really very cold. How in this world he will get cold when he is already so cold? She said in a low voice. She looked out of the window and started to enjoy the beautiful sight of the nature. She smiled. Jungkook noticed her beautiful smile. He was looking at her lips, which became more beautiful because of her smile. He unknowingly smiled, but suddenly reality hits him and he stopped to look at her. He bent his back towards the seat and closed his eyes. Everyone were taking rest in the bus. Suddenly Jungkook felt something on his shoulder. He looked that Vine was sleeping on his shoulder. He was about to move her head from his shoulder, but then decided not to wake up her. Bus was stuck in the traffic from the last 20 minutes. Everyone got curious about the reason of so much traffic. Jungkook opened his eyes when he realized that the bus was standing there for a long time. He looked at Vine. Few of her hair strands were waving on her face. She was looking so pretty that Jungkook's heart unknowingly started pounding. He forwarded his hand to move the strands from her face, but before he could do anything, Vine opened her eyes. He quickly pulled his hand back. Her eyes got widened when she realized that she was sleeping on his shoulder. She quickly got up and smiled hesitantly. Sorry for sleeping on your shoulder. It's alright. Thank God this Jungkook didn't break my neck for sleeping on his shoulder. Vine, you should be more careful when you're around a cold guy like him. She looked at him when she felt that he was looking at her. Why is he looking at me like this? Oh no, will he really break my neck? Why did I sit beside this cold man? Suddenly Jungkook started to come towards her. She got shocked. Today I will lose my neck for sure. She quickly closed her eyes. After a few seconds, she opened her one eye to check him, but her eyes widened when she found him close to herself. He was looking out of the window for checking the traffic. His side face was attracting her. Her heart started to beat fast. When he moved back from her, her heart calmed down. She felt strange. Suddenly, a traffic police officer entered in the bus. What happened, sir? Why is there so much traffic? The front side bridge got broken, which caused this much traffic. Passengers got panicked. They started complaining. We are sorry for this inconvenience, but today you all have to stay in the bus. We are trying to solve this problem as soon as possible. Please cooperate with us. Thank you, the officer left. What does he mean? I can't be here for all day. I have to reach Seoul as soon as possible. I'm going to talk to him. She stood up, but Jungkook held her hand and made her sit again. Why are you stopping me? Do you think if you will talk to him, then the problem will be solved in few minutes? But just sit here silently. Wyan made a poker face and sat silently. Jungkook got a phone call. He picked it up. Where are you, son? Come soon. I'm not feeling well. Why, Dad? What happened? Are you alright? I'm not feeling well. Please come as soon as possible. Okay, Dad, I'm coming. I'll be in front of you till the morning. You just take care of yourself, okay? Okay, my son. Mr. John cut the call. What happened? You are looking worried. Nothing. But how will you reach there till the morning? I don't think we will reach Seoul so early. Jungkook didn't say anything. He was thinking something. Suddenly he got up and took his bag. He was about to go, but Wyan stopped him. Where are you going? Seoul. But the bridge is broken and also this area is surrounded by forest. How will you go? I'm Jungkook. Nothing is impossible for me. Jungkook got out from the bus. Overconfident guy. He will surely get lost in the forest. But what if he really know the way to reach to Seoul? It's very urgent for me also to reach Seoul. He was saying it so confidently. He must know the way. I think I should go with him. She quickly got up and took her bag. She also got out from the bus. Wait, I'm also coming. Jungkook didn't stop. He kept going on his way. Wait, I'm also coming. Gosh, this Jungkook. Hush, she said while gritting her teeth. No, Wyan, calm down. You need him. He's the only one who can lead you to Seoul. So calm down and follow him. She ran to him. Why are you walking so fast? Can you please walk at normal speed? She said while trying to match her steps with him. Why are you following me? He asked without looking at her while kept walking. Because I have to reach Seoul as soon as possible. I have no intention to take you with me. Go back to the bus. Take me with you. Our destination is same, so let's go together. No. He increased his walking speed. Go back and don't follow me. Why are you walking so fast? Wait! She shouted while standing at her place. She took some breath. Is he walking or running? He's so fast. But I am also stubborn, Mr. Jungkook. I will not leave your side so easily. You have to take me with you. She took a deep breath and ran to him. We are walking from past 1 hour. I'm tired. Can we please stop here and take some rest? She said while leaning her left shoulder side against the tree. Jungkook stopped at his place. Thank God he listened to me. From the last 1 hour, whatever I was saying to him, he was not listening to me. But after hearing that I am tired, he stopped. Why he pretend to be a cold person when he is not? She mumbled while wiping her sweat from her face. She saw Jungkook was looking here and there and suddenly he turned to his left side and again started to walk. Wyan looked at him dumbfounded. She scoffed. So he didn't stop because of me. He was looking for the direction. Why I always think that he is soft from inside when he is as cold as this rock? She mumbled while hitting the rock on her way. Ouch! Gosh, he's not like this rock. This rock is like him. She said while glaring at the rock. She looked at Jungkook who was kept going without looking back to her. I really want to hit his head with this rock. Hush! Wait! She started to run to him. Where are you taking me? There is no way out here. We are surrounded by forest. Do you really know the route of Seoul? He looked at her. Who told you that I know the route? What do you mean? I don't know any route for Seoul. What? She sat at a rock there while looking at him unbelievably. Then where are we? I don't know. My phone is not working here so I can't tell you where are we exactly. He looked at Wyan, who was looking at him unbelievably and said, I think we are lost. What?